So I'm in the apartment right now. I just called my brother, and I've said this in another video where sometimes when I call him, I'm checking to check on, it's like a wellness check. I'm checking to see where his state of mind is. And yeah. So anyway, so I called him because he was bothering me yesterday. And as you saw, like, I think I talked about it because I was so annoyed with him asking me for various things. And I'm like, can you please stop asking me for stuff? Um, that I listen for if he is coherent or not. And just now on the phone, he was very coherent, very coherent. Now, the thing is, though, I'm gonna walk over here. This is what I leave him. I don't know if you can see this. This is what I leave him to, oops, again, I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see. It's hard to get, y'all, sorry. I leave him a message and where he needs to take his medicine over here. So again, he hasn't drank his tea. He didn't take his medicine. Um, that usually makes me kind of upset because one of the things is to be consistent with taking the medication, right? So at least on the weekends, he can be loosey goosey, whatever. But I need to get some sleep. But anyway, though, what I really want to say is that he was very coherent even without the medication. That's what I want to say, at least on the phone. And last night I gave him another dose of NAC before I left. So they say recommended dose is like 2,000. Wait, I don't know where my bottle is, but basically two capsules. That's the recommended dose, and I've been doing that for at least about a week and a half now, or a week, probably more like a week. But last night or yesterday, because he was just so kind of like not regulated, for lack of a better word, and I wasn't sure when he took his doses yesterday. I went ahead and told him, go ahead and just take your medication now. Around, it was right almost 4 o'clock or right before 4 o'clock. So it was kind of still early. He fell asleep. I was, meal prepping for him a little bit while he was sleeping. And since I was still here, sorry, I'm plugging in his battery. And while he was sleeping, I was meal prepping. And I knew, I was like, I really thought about that NAC part of it. I was like, I really need him to make sure he has something in his system even overnight, because what's happening is that he's eating food and doing, I call it weird stuff. He's doing delusional things at night. And I'm at my house because I need my rest. Okay. And I don't think he would be doing it. In fact, quite honestly, I think I've said this before. The reason why I now do go to my house to sleep is to prevent him from leaving the apartment and doing delusional things. Okay. So yeah, so he does delusional things in the apartment, which I'm totally fine with. That's it, his space. He wants to do that stuff. Don't we all do that stuff in the privacy of our own homes, do delusional things? But anyway, so he woke up from, I guess, like almost 2 hours of sleeping, because he'll eat a snack or dinner or supper or whatever it is around that time, because he eats again. He eats a lot. So he kind of woke up around, I want to say like a little after 7 yesterday afternoon, and I was like, let me just go ahead and give him another dose of NAC, because at least overnight we'll see if he's doing weird stuff again. And I'm looking to see for evidence of weird stuff, and actually I don't think I see very much evidence of it. Things like what I look for is like writing, bizarre writing. He does like to write anyway, but I mean, like, unusual writing. He even moved clothes out of the bathroom that he usually would have in here. Um, there might be a couple of things, but not a lot of things. So he likes to leave writing around. Okay. It even looks like he took a bath last night. Okay. I'm like, okay. Uh, he does still, I don't know why he does this. He leaves trash on the floor right here. Um, so I always check the refrigerator too to see like what's going on in here. Did he throw things away? Because sometimes he'll get upset about stuff and start throwing things away. Okay, so I meal prepped. I think he ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He ate some beef and maybe some chicken because it looks like he ate. Oh wait, he took one out. Okay, so he's gonna eat chicken today. Um, he might have eaten some, quite honestly. So he eats a lot, y'all. He eats a lot. All right, and I don't even know why I'm whispering because he's walking back from church right now. Um, he ate the watermelon. Looks like. Yeah. Okay, well, that's cool. And oh, wow, he ate both salads. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So he's eating, and I might need to take my kale back. Oh wait, yeah, wow, he ate almost both salads. Um, See, I wish I had made a list. Oh my gosh. So I don't want to be that hard on him, frugal or whatever, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, like I buy food that could last a week and he eats it in 2 days. Okay. So yeah, he did a lot of cooking, it looks like, last night. He likes to cook and he can cook. Um, so yeah, he looks like he ate a decent thing, but he still eats a lot though. Anyway, so yeah, this is promising. Okay. So he ate um later last night, which again, I'm not telling him not to, but he's not eating in excess. It doesn't seem like, except for the salad. I was like, well, I guess I gotta get more salad. Um, let me see what else. Yeah, I can't. And then, like I said, he didn't take his medicine, but he sounds coherent. Okay. But I still want him taking the medicine. So, medicine is treatment, it doesn't mean healing, right? So, there's a difference. Medicine means treatment, it does not mean healing. So, what I'm working on is his healing. Okay. So, again, I see paper, but the writing seems kind of normal looking. Let me get some of this stuff off the table because it's unsanitary. But yeah, so now at this point, I'm just waiting for him to show up. Um, I'll take him to the blessed store that he wants to go to. But yeah, it looks pretty normal. It's looking very promising. Okay. It's looking very promising. So the NAC, if I can find a way to get him to take it like on his own consistently, and that's a part of his illness that he can't remember. So that's why I still kind of wanted him to be like in care where people can monitor his progress. That's where we are. Let's see. So yeah, that's where we are. Um, while, while I'm a little kind of miffed at him not taking his medicine this morning, it's actually a way for me to see, like, is the supplements actually working? And it seems like it might be, very much so. But we'll see when he gets up here and he takes, because part of his medicine in the morning is his allergy medicine too. I'm like, listen, I need you taking this. You're in Atlanta, friend. You got to have the allergy medicine. Oh my goodness. All right. So, yeah, let me wait for him. Like I said, I got band practice later. I think I said that in another video earlier today, but I got band practice and I told him that. It's like, I'm not, that's another thing. I need to really think about how, even when people are ill or mentally ill or whatever, like, you've got to hold a boundary. And so far, I'm gonna just be honest, I've not been holding a boundary as much as I could be. And it's only lately that I've been doing it a little bit more. Now, people who are neurotypical or whatever, or I don't like saying healthy per se, mentally healthy, because how do I know? Um, I hold boundaries with them if they're in, polite society or whatever. But even when you're mentally ill, or if you think somebody has a disability, you still have to start holding boundaries. So I got to figure out how to do that with him. It seems like it's kind of working because I made an itemized list yesterday and I put it on the bathroom mirror because I think he needs to be like, let me show you. So this list, I made an itemized list of things that I pay for and that Social Security pays for, because for some reason he, has it in his mind that I'm holding his money, but I'm not. All right, I gotta go get ready for this trip. I hope he's somewhere in the building now. All right, with that, I say take care. Build your health, y'all. Build your health. Okay? Bye.